All right. Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. 6.4 story is out. I just did the Pandemonium raids right before this, so I'm a little warm. Also, I got a heater back here, so just ignore the fact, or not a heater, a fan back here. It is insanely warm right now, and I don't think I can live without this thing. Anyways, we got 6.4 to do, and I decided to switch to streaming for it. This is a private stream, so I can just set it to public later. But I just did not feel like recording today because, you know, with all the editing and storage size, I mean, it's like 150 gigs for like a full patch of videos. I don't know why. I'm just really bad with recording. But anyways, yeah. So we're going to do this stream style. There won't be any cuts. Feel free to skip ahead to wherever you want. I do the same when I watch, any Let's Play of this stuff, so. All right. That will just get going. Barshan? Okay, currying flavor. Hopefully the audio's okay. It's been kind of unbalanced. Okay. Unbalanced from the raids. My mic was too quiet. The game was somewhat loud, and I didn't expect voices. Anyways. Oh. Did you really just skip that line? Rin, 'tis good to see you. Have you any news from old Charlian? We've yet to hear from Ishtola regarding her search for a means to return to the void. I must confess that her silence has left me restless. Nor am I alone in this. Estinian has such an excess of energy that he has been helping to train our soldiers with nary a grumble. As for Zero... There she is. Is something the matter? No. Rin paid us a visit, and so I was apprising her of recent developments, or the lack thereof. Are you heading somewhere? Aye, to replenish my ether. With curry? Currying flavor? Would you like to come? As long as you don't show any more food that's gonna force me to, eat right after this. Like those booze, I think. A rare but most welcome invitation. Timely too, I might add. I myself was thinking of venturing out into the city. It would be my pleasure to join you. You will accompany us, of course. Come then. I've an errand to run at the bazaar first. And I have watched the trailer, so obviously, whatever the trailer shows, I'm pretty much aware of. But other than that, they throw you off hard with the trailers most of the time. But where we're going and how we're getting there seems pretty clear to me now. Just because, you only took watching the trailer once to be like, oh, well, there's a significant portion of the journey here already laid out for us. I'm thinking about not watching trailers going forward. I don't know. They're a little too giving with information. If you would gauge the city's prosperity, there is no surer way than to visit the bazaar and observe the people. This I learned from Ahewan and his predecessors. I'm picking up some more spice. Mayreed told me to do so before my next visit. I don't know why I can't pronounce that. Mistress Zero has quite the tolerance, you see. The sisters know how we Hainish are fond of spicy food, but I doubt any of us could keep up with her. Makes sense. With just the spices they normally have on hand, the Mahane? Sure, can't quite satisfy her, which is why I'm happy to provide what they need to achieve with more rigorous flavors. Now then, variety being the spice of life, perhaps you'd like to choose something extra to blend with Mistress Zero's usual. It'll help keep things interesting. What do you say? Fine by me. You can appreciate the nuances of this world's sustenance far better than I can, I expect. I like spices. Colorful array peer out from the hempen sacks. Lustrous crimson powder. Aromatic black corns. Black corns aren't spicy. Little red husks. Coarse yellow flakes. I'm interested in this crimson powder. Nitro. Bright red in color, this powder is hot just to look at. It will likely induce a healthy sweat when consumed. Perfect. Especially when it's 90 degrees in my room. Thinking about that. That's a fine choice, but don't take my word for it. Here, have a taste. Oh, you can see it. I mean, a red powder always just looks... Zero may wish to observe your reaction. It would be considerate to sample the spice in her presence. Okay. No. You tentatively place some of the spice on your tongue. A veritable blaze engulfs your mouth. Okay, that's probably still the reaction I'd have, even if I enjoyed it. Your reaction speaks volumes. That will suffice then. Always a pleasure, Miss Zero. And do give Mayreed my regards. Okay. I mean, Zero doesn't know what... hasn't tasted food that often, so like spicy food... When you have no like normal food to compare it to, or not that much, it's probably amazing.
My usual, please. But with this spice.
Actually, I'll do it manually.
Of course, Zero. It would be my pleasure. Well now, this is enough to make a whole kettle of your special curry.
I don't need that much.
Rest assured, it's easy enough to make a serving just for you. Or we could make the kettle and share it. There would be enough not only for your companions but other diners as well. I dare say everyone will be delighted.
Very well. A full kettle then.
Man.
Excellent. We'll prepare it at once.
It's funny, you'd think that she had like too fast of a reaction, or a character growth, but it actually kind of is like a perfect
And
length.
for your excellency and our esteemed adventurer, are you happy to try a bowl of Zero's curry? We can make yours milder if you prefer.
Grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot fully appreciate the flavor with this vessel. Another time, perhaps. Do not hold back on my account, my friend. Eat and enjoy.
What would a dragon with spicy food do? Then I'll have his helping. If I could have mine a touch milder. Hell no, I'll have his spicing. Helping.
Understood. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
I may turn the BGM up a little. There's like audio ducking when the voices come in too, so.
It gladdens me to see you taking to life in Radzatan, Zero. In the area of our cuisine, not least of all. Spicy dishes have long been favored in our sultry clime for their ability to whet the appetite and cool the body. Of course, spices also have the effect of preserving foods, which makes them highly coveted in foreign lands. All of this has given rise to a thriving spice industry, and the wealth it brings has allowed our nation to prosper while maintaining its neutrality.
So you trade your spices? Seems rather more complicated than trading in ether.
In the
What was the
beginning,
laugh?
this land was no more than refuge for me. But now it is my home, and the people of Radzathan my beloved children.
His laugh there was oddly sincere. It was weird.
Together, we build this vibrant nation. And naught would please me more than to show it to my sister one day.
Vibrant. Rubicante said the same when he described this world. A reminder of all that has been stolen from us. What many who remember doubtless yearn to take back.
Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew. In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
Nonetheless, it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. As I told Rubicante, as I found myself moved to speak, I still do not understand what made me feel this way, nor what compels you mortals to help one another. But I hope to someday.
We too hope that you will find the answers you seek. What is going on?
What's happening?
Nothing important with this music.
Compliments of Mistress Zero, the Satrap's honored guest. We are serving a special curry for anyone who wishes to partake. But be warned, it is not for the faint of heart.
Alright. I'm eating after this.
Oh, by all means, I'd welcome the challenge.
Sisters have mercy. The smell alone is...
It burns! It burns!
Daring diner, huh? You,
To better maintain
Shouldn't
the
have dared.
facade, the alchemists ensured that my vessel was capable of consuming food. However, I fear Zero's curry would test the limits of their design.
Apologies for the delay. Please relax and enjoy your meal.
does she look different? Or do I just... It's been so long that I've seen her. I don't know.
Relax. I don't have time for that. I've been waiting for this. Come. Let's replenish our ether.
I like this Zero. What? You didn't even touch it. I thought my character would probably be falling over. My whole life flashed before my eyes, and it was exhilarating. I thought the spices we picked were perfect. Both, but this.
I trust you have eaten your fill. I shall have Merit prepare a meal for us to take to Estinian. I suspect he too is overdue a replenishment.
Or punishment. Does he like spicy
By
food?
this hour, he will have retired to his chambers at Magaduta. Come, let us pay him a visit.
I bet based on him being a hard ass, he's actually secretly not gonna handle spicy food. The spicy curry has left you slightly flushed and set your heart racing. Whatever challenges await, you are ready to face them head on, and with feeling. I just get a buff. Is it a... Just call it the patch 6.4 buff? Oh my god. Reforged. Wait, spicy circulation 22? Reforged by the flames of truly challenging curry. What does this do? Like, I wasn't moving any faster. And it's already gonna fall off. I'm so confused. Just, it's just there for fun. It'd be cool if I got like an hour-long buff or something. I did not expect so many challenges, so many to take up the challenge, but I'm glad to see everyone enjoying themselves. Where's Zero? Oh. I'm satisfied. Welcome back, Master Estinian. Yes, he has returned to his chambers. I shall be happy to escort you.
Estinian, are you there? We've brought something for you.
Enter.
He's exercising. Probably doing push-ups right now. Okay, yeah, now I see. Oh my god, this is bad. I've been watching Terabellum play through this recently, and he is not gonna survive, I bet.
Squid masala from the Mehane. I thought you might enjoy it.
Obviously, it doesn't affect me at all, but like, just imagine. I know. I can't wait to watch him go through this.
Masala, eh? I prefer my squid dried, but I'm sure it won't disappoint. My thanks. Idle as I am in our sorceress's absence, I see.
Weird.
I can't offer much in the way of entertainment, but make yourselves comfortable.
Zero? What's going on here?
Shall we disrobe as well?
No. We simply caught our friend unprepared. He will make himself presentable at once, I am sure.
Oh, I didn't even say what my predictions were for this thing. Well, after seeing the trailer, I just wrote down some things I kind of expect. Probably after this scene.
At last. We've been looking for you.
What were they doing? You were looking through Charlie and for more information on getting realm travel. I forgot what Urianger was doing recently.
My
Operates.
friends, tell me, were you able to devise a way to return to the 13th?
I believe so. It required a visit to the moon, where I took the opportunity to enlist Urianger's assistance.
Ishtola hath told me all. I should be glad to help you free Hydalaen and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
If Rubicante spoke true, both Golbez and Hydalaen are on the moon of the 13th.
Okay.
Unlike here in the source, however, we have no means of making the journey from the surface of the star itself. The technology simply does not exist. Therefore, I propose that we employ a gate to deliver us directly to our destination.
Is such a
Okay.
feat possible?
In theory. Having once been a single hole, the source and its reflections share striking similarities in geography. And according to a certain someone who unceremoniously whisked us away to the first, the same locations across the worlds are intrinsically bound.
So our moon is where their moon is, basically?
All of which is to say, were we to pass through a gate on the Source's moon, it should lead us to the moon of the 13th.
Yeah.
Thanks,
trailer.
There is the risk of Voidsent gaining entry to our world. Thus did I decide to seek Urianger's counsel.
Both the Watcher and the Loporrits are aware of our proposed endeavor. While they are yet deliberating precautionary measures, they have pledged their full cooperation.
I wonder if she means to use this to like go to the moon on the first, so she can find a way from that moon to the planet, so she can see Runar. I keep thinking that's all I need before 7.0. She needs to go visit Runar, and then bring Thancred along to see Reen.
You've been busy. I presume you've also found a way to open this gate.
Zodiark's prison.
Be it in Radzat-Han or Sharlayan, scholars have long cast their gaze unto the endless dark of the void. And so, with harnish insights to augment our knowledge, we have indeed conceived of a promising plan to pierce the veil. A plan I am confident will succeed, precisely because the moon is our stage. The preparations will be extensive, and we will require vast quantities of ether. After all, our gate must be large enough to accommodate another great worm. My proposal entails delivering copious amounts of ether to the Tower of Babel in Garlemald. As you will recall, Fandaniel used the structure to destroy the brands imprisoning Zodiark. And we, in like manner, will use it to channel ether to the moon, and thereby open our gate.
Okay.
I see. Then we shall need someone on the moon for the necessary rituals.
Just so, Your Excellency. I intend to head back anon for that very purpose, as well as to help devise our strategy to deal with invading Voidsent. Along with our lunar allies, we will once again require the assistance of your alchemists, Nidana not least of all. May I trouble you to serve as their escort?
Fine by me. The room was beginning to feel constraining.
For my part, I shall oversee the requisite tasks on the Star. Might I prevail upon you for your assistance?
Oh.
If all are in agreement, then let us set to work. We'll open our gate, and we will stop Golbez.
Thankfully, according to the trailer, we at least try. I don't know if we succeed. Title is the perfect time to show. What's the name? The Dark Throne? Oh, I have to hide me. Da-da. Okay. These patches are getting predictable, but not in a bad way. It's just good writing that, like, you expect, I guess. Direct hit. Ugh. Okay, so we need to go with Urianger to somewhere in Sharlayan for the dungeon that was announced, for sure, before we can go to the moon and fight Golbez. Which we... see, that's the problem. Like, all of this was in the trailer. They show too much, so there's gotta be something that wasn't in the trailer to surprise me. Please. Also, as far as, like, what I expected, I forgot I wrote this stuff down. I put Thancred gets to see Reen. That's not happening right now, but maybe eventually. I need more Euless and Zero. I did put that. Zero potentially changes to a paladin. I know she was a paladin in the flashbacks, and I'm wondering if she'll ever return to that. I don't know. And then I completely misspelled Ashtaya. I know we have her eye. Something about using her eye to fight. I don't know. But the one thing that I do predict, Varshan sacrificing himself, and I well, not Varshan, Vritra, because it wouldn't be his simulacrum. It'd be actual Vritra, but I don't think that would happen. I don't know. They could do it though. I hope not. You have no shortage of allies at your disposal. I cannot thank you enough for your constant support. Oh, going ham. We're going right to the dungeon already? If one and all are ready, then let us set forth our preparations to complete. If I may, I beg a moment to exchange this vessel for its grown counterpart. It is in the keeping of alchemists of the High Crucible. In the keeping. Of course, we shall accompany thee thither, and thence begin our journey. Okay. Oh. Just will grab a drink quick while we do this. Also, I mentioned it on the Pandemonium streams, but the main reason I have this is because I can't stand like watching people drink or eat while streaming. I just have a quick button for on and off for that. Don't know why. It's just a thing I have. Okay, so what are we at right now? We're at half an hour. I may do 2 streams of this. It doesn't matter. It's all gonna be publicized at the same time, but this might get split into 2 videos. One pretty close after the dungeon, depending on how long it is. Opening a gate is about as difficult as I expected. This isn't at camera angle. This isn't voiced. My apologies for the delay. Did I not turn it off? Oh my god, how did you skip so many lines? That is a striking simulacrum indeed. Oh, you haven't seen it. Well suited to the work ahead, I doubt not. Allow me to explain Ishtola's plan in greater detail. Go on. As you know, we seek to open a void gate on Mara Lamentorum, that we might gain a direct passage to the moon on the 13th. Whilst our comrades labor upon the moon, we must needs accomplish 2 tasks. The first is the procurement of a substantial quantity of ether, and subsequent delivery of it unto the Tower of Babel. Said structure was once used to siphon the land's essence by way of the Talaferoi spires. Gotcha. Such a method, however, doth possess an unacceptable risk to the greater ethereal balance of our world. Thus must we seek an alternate means of conveying our requisite resource. Okay, our second task doth pertain to the use of the Tower of Babel itself. You may recall that this portal unto the moon was placed under the supervision of the Ilsebard contingent. If we would employ it to different ends, we must first obtain the contingent's express permission. I should like to believe they would not refuse us. So perhaps we should concern ourselves with the ether problem first. Have you any idea whence we might source the vast quantity needed? Aye, a likely location doth come to mind. Let us make for the airship landing. There I shall reveal more. Okay. I know the name of the dungeon. But I don't know actually where. It looks like Sharlayan. It's gotta be. I just don't know. Airship landing? Is the dungeon gonna start or entrance right here? Huh. I guess it could. It could start anywhere if we're taking an airship. Okay. I don't think I've actually ever been in here. I am most keen to know more of Urianje's potential solution. In the worst case, I was prepared to offer one of my eyes. But it seems it will not come to that. Oh god. I sometimes come here for the view. It's beautiful. Well, I wish I would have known about this. How have I never come down here? You could take so many pictures here. What the hell? Alright, Urianje. All are present and accounted for. Excellent. We shall travel to Sharlayan, and thence seek the nearby Isle of Ham. Near unto the surface of this isle do rivers of ether converge. The churning energy of this confluence is released by the way of geysers. Originally, the Ragnarok was to be powered by ether, harvested from the isle. But as you know, an alternate power source was ultimately found for the vessel. Passage unto Ultima Thule, to the very limits of existence, was facilitated by not less than the strength of the Mother Crystal herself. As such, the Isle of Ham's vast ether deposits remain untouched. We may help ourselves to that energy, provided we are able to secure the forum's permission. Okay, so since we used the Mother Crystal instead, they didn't use anything they prepared, and we have plenty available. Got it. Yet again, with needing permission, is nothing straightforward in this world. Such is the nature of politics, I fear. And as the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have been officially disbanded, no longer are we a recognized collective. A somewhat disadvantaged position, bureaucratically speaking. Fortunately, however, there is a recognized and respected body upon which we might prevail, the students of Baldessian. Upon arriving in Sharlayan, let us seek our friends at the Annex. Okay, I guess this isn't where the dungeon starts. Well, thanks for the teleport. Ah, they are here. While Mistress Kryl hath burdens enough of her own, we may be confident she will do her utmost to assist us. When last I came here, it was to deliver my sire's scales. How long ago it seems now. An island literally bursting with ether. That's the sort of paradise Voidsent dream of. Oh, not you. Welcome back, Ren. What brings you here today, and in such colorful company? Greetings, Ochika. On this occasion, we are come to seek the student's assistance in a matter of some urgency. In that case, you'll want to speak with Kryl. She's in the main hall sorting through our archives. There's a visitor with her at the moment, but it's no one you don't know, so feel free to show yourself in. No one we don't know? Oh. Voiced. These angles. Wait, I'm doing it myself.
Well now, if it isn't two of my dearest friends.
As for the other two, I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Not in this vessel, perhaps. 'Tis I, Vashan. Though you are welcome to call me Vritra, if you prefer.
Oh yeah, not in this vessel. I was gonna say. I figured she would have still recognized him. Maybe not.
Pay me no mind. I merely accompany them.
I pray you forgive us our intrusion. If you are occupied, we shall call again anon.
It's quite all right. We've just finished swapping all our secrets anyway. Erenville occasionally comes and shares the latest Gleaner gossip, you see. From forgotten ruins to mysterious relics, if there's aught that might be of interest to the students, he kindly lets us know.
Alas, I must soon depart on an expedition. As I may be away for an extended period, I wish to give Kryl fair warning. Hence my visit today.
Ooh, I want to know.
I see. There are specimens that want for procuring, I presume?
No, it isn't guildship business, but rather... homecoming.
What does that mean?
But enough about me. You have business too, yes? And I'm in the way.
There's no way that's not going to be relevant, either in the next patch or 7.0.
Far from it. As
That sounds like
matter
a
of fact,
tiny hint.
we should be grateful if you could stay and share your knowledge of the nearby isles with us. We seek a means to travel to the Void. There, a man named Golbez plots to invade our world. A man who even now holds my sister hostage. To that end, we require a great quantity of ether, which we understand may be had on the Isle of Ham. We came in the hope of exploring how it might best be procured.
Ham? Okay.
An invasion from the 13th. Must the stakes always be so dramatic?
You have a knack for finding trouble. If Gleaners collected world-ending crises, you could make quite a name for yourself in our profession. It's true the Isle of Ham is a veritable font of ether, but as it's under the Forum's direct jurisdiction, only a privileged few get to set foot there. I myself haven't.
So if we want to help ourselves to the Isle's ether, we'll need to secure the Forum's permission. Very well. The students of Baldessian recognize your endeavors as combating a grave threat to the world. As representative, I hereby pledge our full assistance. Now that it's official, you may leave the politics and paperwork to me. Our operations remain small, but we shouldn't meet any undue resistance.
We are truly grateful.
If I may. According to the original plan for the Exodus, ether collected from the Isle of Ham was to power the Ark. Art thou perchance familiar with the logistics of this endeavor?
He didn't even know about the Ark, right? He was just collecting for them.
I don't know anything about that, I'm afraid. Nor do I think any Gleaner would. You might have better luck asking someone involved with the Ark's construction.
Kokol. Please?
Margaret, for instance. She's a researcher in Hydalaen Hamlet. I met with her for a job recently, and she mentioned working on the Ragnarok's propulsion system. You could do worse than to seek her out while awaiting the Forum's verdict.
We may well do just that. Our gratitude for thine advice. And may this threat be but a memory upon thy return.
You're quite welcome. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
See ya. Surprised we're not going to Kokol. Like the one person who worked on it that we know.
I best start drafting our petition. Go on and find your researcher. I'll contact you as soon as we've made progress.
Let us leave matters here to Mistress Kryl and hie ourselves to Labyrinthos.
Yes, sir.
Right then, time to put our best foot forward. Oh. A pity you can't tidy yourself. I should have had Ishtola enchant you when I had the chance.
Every time it does like a random zoom to Kryl, I get scared that something bad's gonna happen.
Here? Later, Kryl, later. You've work to do.
All right. I have to make note that Aaronville said something about a homecoming suspiciously, and that letter is suspicious. There's a lot of like little... Oh, no, I'm good. Going to... here. I'm just wondering, like, if we're actually fighting Golbez now, which... trailer. What the hell do we do for 7.0? I mean, even if we beat Golbez, that's not going to fix the 13th. But would there even be a bigger bad for like a expansion of going into the 13th? I don't know. I believe we have found our researcher. The first person Urianger asked about our target. The first person Urianger asked about our target immediately told us where to go. Is there a place where you do not have allies? Oh. Though it is not the first time I've seen it, I remain in awe of this sky's magnificence. Never did it occur to me that such an expansive facsimile was within men's power to create. Pretty great, but it's literally always artificially raining or fog. Have I met you? Visitors, how delightful. If you require assistance, then ask away. So happens you've caught me in post-deadline bliss. Forgive us the abruptness of our inquiry, but 'tis our understanding that thou had charge of the Ragnarok's propulsion systems. We should like to know how ether harvested at the Isle of Ham was to be stored and transported to the Ark, if the disclosure of such information is permitted. Oh, it's no bother at all. We built special tanks that can store ether, just like we use casks to store wine. Simple, really. Simple, but quite brilliant in construction. They rivaled even crystals for etheric capacity. A pity we never got to use them. Huh. Ah, how muddled and distant the memory, when Doom's deadline loomed large, and we extricated ourselves from the waist-high mire of work, only to end up chin-deep in another. I was at one with the world, a conduit for the energies of creation, but now I am truly alive. Who would have thought that sleeping in a bed and eating warm meals could make such a difference? I feel positively functional. I dare say it rivals the thrill of dancing on the knife edge of failure. I think she's getting distracted. We are glad for you. Quite. On the subject of the ether tanks. Do you know what became of them? What did become of them? For the life of me, I can't seem to remember. Okay. Oh, but I do remember someone who might remember. He should be back by now. Just look for a fellow wearing an outfit that screams, I've been on vacation and you haven't. Very well. We shall seek out this conspicuous colleague of thine. Our sincerest gratitude, Margrat. And do look after yourself. Have I been saying her name wrong? Come, let us seek this individual out. Wait, let us seek out this individual attired in a manner suggestive of recent furlough. Zero's using some big phrases too. Okay, you know what? What do you have to say? Ah, life outside of work. What a concept. Okay. Oh, why did I just turn off the UI? I don't know why I always do that. Do you find it? All is well, and I pray 'tis the same with thee and thine. Now, dost thou perchance know of one recently returned from a vacation? He did not find them. Oh, well, that's where all the people are. It's Coco. You went on vacation? I don't blame him. Okay. The face that launched our teeny tiny boat. Toy boat. How have you been, Ren? Able to catch a bit of rest? Well, if I don't know about ether tanks, who in Bayergot's name would? Born right in me very own workshop they were. A pleasure as always, Master Coco. I trust thy respite proved rejuvenating? And then some, but I won't bore you with the details, at least not without a drink in me. So, why the interest in our little old tanks? Permit me to explain. Are you gonna... I see. Think I've got the long and short of it. Goes without saying, but we all owe you more than we can ever repay. If you need our ether tanks, then they're at your disposal. There's just one problem. You need the forum's approval to set foot on the Isle of Ham. Were it up to me, you'd be on the next ship out, but that lot can't wipe their arses unless it's in accordance with procedural promotions. You may be assured that my backside is immaculate. It's probably the most, like, formal thing he's ever said. Thaliak's thumping thighs, or Mashafortional, and Scholark Monteshane. What a surprise. Pardon the intrusion. The forum has deliberated your petition, and we decided to deliver a verdict directly. You've been granted special dispensation to travel to the Isle of Ham for the purpose of etheric extraction, on one condition. On account of its rich deposits of ether, the isle is home to throngs of vicious beasts. We ask that you cull any such creatures you encounter. That's fine. That's all. Given the vast amount of ether we seek, I expected a fair higher price. Far. Oh, believe me, we do not underestimate the value of what you desire. Nay, we simply owe the students of Baldessian and their esteemed collaborators a debt of gratitude, and we felt that expediting your request was a suitable way to repay it. A debt of gratitude. We have taken the liberty of arranging your passage to the Isle of Ham. Your vessel awaits in Scholar's Harbor. Then I'd better get those ether tanks loaded onto the airship. We'll be ready to take them where you need, assuming it's safe. I shall head back to the annex, but should you need anything else, don't hesitate to call. I thought Zero, after the whole twins thing, she became more normal about this stuff, but it seems like she's still questioning it. Unless debt of gratitude's a different subject than doing things without asking. All proceeds apace thus far, and it is thanks to the enduring bonds you have forged. It seems this forum is like Hydalaen. They help others simply because they want to. I guess you're just reconfirming it. That Master Fortunal and Scholar Monteshane should personally deliver these glad tidings. We must endeavor to repay their faith in us. Did I talk to you? Nope, I already did. I mean, yep, I already did.
Bound for the Isle of Harm. You look like the ones Master Fortuno told me to expect. If you're ready to depart, then so am I. Just say the word.
Is something the matter?
I did recruit one other to our party, but he is late to arrive.
Thancred?
Forgive me my delay.
Thancred? 'Tis good to see you.
Oh, he hasn't seen him either.
If it isn't Varshan. They do grow up so quickly. Urianje tells me we have a host of exciting new tribulations to face. And you must be Zero. I've heard all about your daring do in Garlemald. A pleasure.
Now that I think about it, we just talked to him once in 6.1 at the very beginning. I haven't heard from Thancred in a long time.
Apart from strengthening our company with his redoubtable skill at arms, Thancred may also serve as a mentor in those matters that trouble thee. I speak of the intangible forces which bring souls together. Thancred is possessed of experience both unique and insightful that I am sure he would gladly share with thee. Thou needst but ask.
Dad. Ask Dad. I am curious what the music is for this, because for some reason I thought the song that played at the beginning of the trailer was going to be for this dungeon, but it's not. It's for one of the Pandemonium raids. So, will it be a take on this theme right here? I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm gonna, yeah. I'm just gonna bring. I don't know if I've even done duty support. I don't remember my Let's Play, but I don't know if I've done duty support yet. I should have, because on my alt I did full duty support the whole way through, and it was great. Slow, obviously, but great. No matter what, we must return to the void. The acquisition of this ether is but the first step. Social struggles aside, Zero seems more than capable of handling herself. Still, I shall aid her in what capacity I can. Naught remaineth to bar us from the Isle of Ham. Let us sail forthwith. He does not strike me as a mentoring sort. Alright. Going as a tank is just gonna be slow in this. I should probably go as a DPS. Oh, what level are these? Or item level. Well, it was a dungeon. 605. Okay. Any of my DPS can go in. I might as well samurai. but I need to get better glamour. This is not glamored. No, wait. I have... Oh my god, this is where I would stop the video and do that. You know what? We're going with this. This is fine. Okay, let me grab a drink. You know, the weird thing is that on the map here, it's got the escort icon that they talked about, but we're not doing any escorting. I'm confused what that icon actually stands for. Okay, well... we've only had 0, 1... I think we just came back. Why would I leave him out? I'm sorry, Varshan. I did duty support with him twice in a row, so... We're not killing them, right? We better not be. BGM 95. Hopefully you can still hear me over this. Pretty quiet at the moment. It is a take on that theme.
Together we shall overcome this.
Oh man, I have not played Samurai in a bit. Oh, this is gonna take quite a while. One thing I'll never like about support system is they're not programmed to AoE at all, I swear. Oh. Oh! Hey there. This is a lot more peaceful than I was... Okay, here we go.
Make ready. My turn.
The bass in this... Maybe I'll do it from here. Dead? Okay. I'm gonna turn sound effects down a bit for this dungeon. This is a quiet song. This is a really cool area, though. It feels like a very low stakes area. Or just a newfound adventure kind of style. Zero. Zero, would you consider AoEing? It sucks they don't even desk design Zero. It's not part of her kit at all. A Reaper is like the bare minimum. 1, 2, 3 Communio and a jump. A custom jump. Damn. I also saw another part that looked really interesting, but I can't tell if it's going to be this dungeon or it's going to be... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. The Criterion. It looked very like Elden Rings. Or Elden Rings. Shit. Sorry if anyone plays Samurai that's watching and is yelling. I am hitting the buttons, I think, correctly. I just don't know what to do in 2 target situations. As far as I know, you hit Yukikaze, and then you AoE. Oh. Oh. Wait, how do they say this in God of War Ragnarok? Loonbacher. I think? Is the way... I've never heard the actual, like, myth behind this thing, but, like, first time I heard it was in God of War. Oh. It looks entirely different than that, though. That's for sure. Kinda cool. Tidal Breath, probably in front.
You're mine.
Alright. No raid buffs from this part, so... Wait, what's my skill speed? 214? I think that's a 1 filler.
You're mine.
These are massive. I don't know if this is gonna work. Is it a donut? No, you're running over here.
This bodeth ill.
Ooh, Uriante, did you forget how to heal? He put out like one he just gave himself a solo regen. I guess he was the lowest. Okay. Tiny rocks first. I didn't see that one. Oh. That was close. Man, I should have saved my Dari. I am not doing very good on Samurai right now. Okay, well, it's dead. That was a pretty interesting boss, but nothing really new. I liked it, though. Good first boss. Distance Hood of Casting. Visor? Okay. It looks better with the visor. Oh wow, we moved up quite a bit. There's a lot of green here, so it might get low quality for a minute. Penguins? Oh my god. They had like a creepy looking face for a minute there. Is it when they're attacking? Oh, I just did the same thing twice. It's such a relaxing song. To be fair, I go to Old Charlene a lot, literally just to listen to the music. So it being in my expert is fine by me.
This will hurt.
Facing two. Oh, I forgot that I'm supposed to be reading trust dialogue. They really didn't say that much on the first boss, that's for sure. Such lines are installed through the aisle for the things we got up here on. Trouble. My ears yet ring.
Be gone! You're mine!
Also interesting that we are not fighting anything like truly non-naturey. Like that this place doesn't have any... I take it back. Golems are not entirely natural, but most of the enemies here are literally animals that are just fierce. Oh my god, I keep forgetting Samurai doesn't have a cone anymore. So weird.
My turn.
Honestly, I probably could have done this on Warrior and been like able to pull everything, no problem. That probably would have been a better bet than bringing a Samurai in. I mean, to be fair, I'm not exactly doing optimal damage. Hold on, what's this over here? Like named or anything? What's going on here? It's like the only normal... It's the only building around. Huh.
This will hurt.
Okay.
Make ready!
I can't wait to do this on my ult and just keep going with the song. Damn. Honestly, I think that... Why do I keep backing up? Ewer Brimith is one of my favorite songs in the whole game. I don't know why. It reminds me a little bit of Chrono Cross. That might be it. Oh, there's another building. Oh, what happened to you, Arcus? Oh, Thancred, I was still... He don't care. I don't think I was that close to him. Although, one thing that I can note is this boss actually moves around before you fight it. Most bosses just stand there at the edge. Why was this one walking around?
You're mine.
Like, they haven't done that in a while. Good thing that was a line. This should be fine.
My turn.
Why am I not out? Oh! That should have hit me. I call bullshit on me living.
You're mine. Try and stop me.
Alright, you're gonna do the same things with a smaller arena, right? Probably. Oh, what a tiny area. Okay, this is a pretty cool, like, random, it's not randomly generated, obviously, but, like, non-uniform spots. Too busy, like, oh, that's gonna be big out. Think. Electric eruption.
You're mine.
Hup. Unnecessary.
Darkness, take you!
All right, what were they saying about that? Oh, they were just talking about Urianger's afraid of heights. That was too high for comfort, I must confess. The ether should crystallize upon its very body. Just another beast in the end. Just another. How do these look? I need to see a full set. That's... The gloves do not look good on their own. And these are $625. I'm probably just going to throw all this in Glamour Dresser. Okay. Sorry, this is the bane of my existence. I have to organize my inventory as I move. Oh my god, I wasn't even looking around. Oh, that's single target. Man, they're getting a lot of the... Is that cerulean? No, it's an ether font. It does remind me of the last dungeon a bit. What is going on beneath them, though? Are they all heavied? Oh. Maybe that's all it was. Who has heavy? I know... No, none of these jobs have the ability to heavy. How are they all heavied?
Prepare yourself.
I wish it would just keep this intensity the whole time. Oops. Is that the boss arena? I can't even like make it out over there. It's so blue. Oh my god. I hate pulling the small personally, but I don't want Uriante to let him die and then we have to run all the way back and do it again. It's happened quite often when I just ran to the end of the dungeon with trust.
Be gone!
Alright, I swear I saw treasure chests. Am I wrong? I guess I'm wrong. I swear to God, what is heavying you guys? I like have to know. Does Thancred have some sort of heavy cooldown? There's no Doton down. Oh, maybe he's using some sort of... No. No. Just mechanically, something in here is causing everything to heavy. Huh. I don't know why that's so interesting to me. Like, what? Oops. Oh. Oh, that's the boss arena. Oh. Trailer, right. Kraken. Oh, of course they have the Octo Mammoth, yep. This is a boss from like the first 2 hours of Final Fantasy IV. You literally just keep hitting its tentacles till it has none left. You can't. I don't think you can attack the body until it's done. I wonder if we're gonna like actually have to permanently sever all the tentacles. A sizable beast. Yes, yes indeed. It actually looks uniquely like the FF4 one too. All right. Oh. No positionals.
Together we shall overcome this.
Tidal Roar? This damage. Octo Stroke. Okay. Well, there's nothing here. So they do the cone. Okay. Just ran right into that thing, right? Ooh, laser eyes. He didn't have laser eyes on FF4, that's for sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, without trust, I probably would have got hit by that one. Oh, I see. I see. That's a big half room. I see why everything's 50 alms now. Like, this is massive. All the arenas seem bigger than last patch. Oops. Telekinesis? What are you gonna do with that? Oh, I see. Oh, no, no, no. What? I deserve that. Wait, why here? I would have kept going. This is just a cone right here, right? Yeah.
Darkness take you!
Whoa. If he could target more than 3 and like leave only like 2 open platforms, this would be, yeah, like this. Oh, there's only. Never mind. There's only 2 open platforms. Jake, you're making me look bad. I knew to stand here. What? Oh, we gotta get way behind. Yeah.
That's far enough.
I thought Zero might LB, but apparently not. All right. It would have been slightly more surprising had I not watched this trailer. Honestly, of all things to pull from FF4, that is quite a noticeable, or a notable one. And they couldn't pull Mist Dragon because we already have it in the burn. Although that would have been a good fit here too. At least I think so. Bottoms? They're not bad. All right. I will, yeah, we'll finish this cutscene and then split the video into the next one. Coco?
Much obliged for clearing the way. We'll get to work at once. Filling these up will take a good while. I appreciate it if you stood watch till we finished. I ain't getting chewed to chum by some ether-bloated bugger.
They're using the dungeon music here too.
Oh, by the by. Where were you planning on putting these to use? We could deliver them by airship, see? Provided it ain't too far.
The moon.
We would need them transported to Garlemald, to the Tower of Babel.
Ah, that's a long old journey. Too long for a direct flight. Tell you what, we'll send them over with the scheduled shipment of provisions headed that way. I'll make the arrangements as soon as we get back. Save some poor chocobos having to drag this lot through the snow.
You have our thanks. We shall not forget your generosity.
Cool, it's awesome. I swear, everyone who's played FF4 doesn't even recognize Kokol at all. I mean, not that he was really a big NPC in FF4, but he did make your
Everything seems to be proceeding apace.
Excalibur.
I dare say you would have been fine without me.
Why would you say such a thing? You were not bound by contract or the threat of force, and you gain no advantage by devaluing your own contribution. Yet you must be bound by something to speak thus. What is it?
What binds me? A belief, I suppose. Born of our shared struggles. No matter where my comrades go, I have faith they will be fine. For I know that they will walk their chosen path as surely as I walk mine. I trust them, in short. Trite though it may sound.
Trust.
We're learning all the words today.
I remember the word. How long has it been since last I used it? It had no place in my dealings. Not with other Voidsend, and certainly not with Xenos. Not even in the time before darkness engulfed the world. Full often did Memoriates betray their own, corrupted by the very power they wielded. You could trust no one but yourself. Alone we fought, and alone we fell. I wouldn't know how to trust. Is there some trick to it?
Just stay close to this one. You'll learn in no time. Absolutely fine.
Are you bowing
I
out?
thought thou mightst have more words of counsel to offer.
Oh, she'll soon get the hang of it, even without my help. After our work here is done, I'll see myself back to the shadows. But before that, I take it you've heard as well.
Indeed. The client seeketh Archons, and 'twould seem our extensive travels and neutrality make us prime candidates.
Well, assuming we take on the request, I suspect I'll be stuck with you again. Don't let me down,
Excuse me? Are you guys just smirking in the corner about 6.5 and 7.0? Or a side side quest. I don't know. To not only allow us use of the tanks, but to arrange their transportation to Garlemald besides. Blessed are we to count Kokol among our allies. Unto thee we must also give thanks. Thancred for coming to our aid on such short notice. Please, you know I'm always happy to help. Don't hesitate to call on me. Oh right, I'm playing tank this tier. Till next time. Wait, optional dialogue. Oh. Alright, it's fine. I have an alt. We are truly indebted to Kokol. I must invite him to Razat Han as a guest of honor. By simply staying close to you, will I really learn about trust? Yes. Maybe. Alright, well, I will need to split this one here, and I don't even know how this works with streams. I don't know how long this patch is going to be. Maybe the next stream is, like, well, it might end up being longer than this one, and then if I have to do a third one, it might end up being shorter. It's fine. It'll be labeled 17, what are we on? 17? 16, 17, whatever. So, if you're still interested, see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.